Hey everyone, and welcome back to Knowledge on Ears. Today, I'm going to show a project that I've been working on for a while, and it's called the Voice Activated Robotic Hand. What it does is that it takes a trained command that I say into a microphone, and it converts it into American Sign Language hand gestures for people with impaired hearing. So in the next video, I'm actually going to show the final product, how it works, the voice recognition and everything. So stay tuned for that. But in this video, I'm going to show all my robotic hand trials, all my phases, and how it works. Let's start with the preliminary design. This one is a basic cardboard hand with straw fingers, and when you pull the thread, it closes the finger. It's super simple, and what it did is that it allowed me to assess how my project would actually work. I then moved to this huge hand, and it's a really large hand, and it's fully made out of cardboard. And I cut out every piece, I glued together all the pieces, I made the fingers, I made the palm, and I made all of these pulleys. So how do the fingers work? Well, the fingers of these hands, this is one of them, and it has joints that open and close, just like a normal finger, like mine. They open and close. It's just a little bit bigger. So how this robotic hand worked was that each finger was connected to a fishing line. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's the fishing line. And I used this fishing line right here. And there was two fishing lines on each finger. There was one at the front and one at the back. And the front fishing line and back were both connected to a double pulley, which is this one. And what the purpose of a pulley was to ensure that it could close to 180 degrees. Because the servo motor by itself, and check out the servo motor video that I went over before, but the servo motor by itself can't fully close the finger because it's too big, which is why I created a pulley for that. The double pulley system allows for when I close, so when I want to pull the front fishing line, then the back fishing line loosens, allowing it to close. But when I want to open the finger, then I have to loosen the front fishing line and tighten the back fishing line. So it's a really simple system, and it worked great. But the problem was, it was made out of cardboard. The whole thing is cardboard. So it's not the most durable thing, which is why I wanted to improve it even more. So I moved on to this plastic robotic hand. And this one is made out of plastic, so it's obviously more durable than cardboard. And I have these servo motors. This time I don't need any pulleys because the pulleys were for bigger fingers. So instead, to create the snapping back motion or moving it back to 0 degrees, I got these rubber bands which would snap it back. So the rubber bands work super well. So here we have our Arduino program running. So it's going to 180 degrees and 0 degrees back and forth every 3 seconds. If you look at the servo motor, it's doing the same thing, 180 degrees, then 0 degrees. And the Arduino board is what's controlling this. We have the servo motor wires connected to the Arduino, and the Arduino program in the IDE is controlling all of this. Now, if we look at the second finger, it's the exact same thing. It's moving to 180 degrees, then 0 degrees. And the servo motor is doing the same thing. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you, and be sure to check out our next video about the final product. Bye!